Приветствую вас на своем канале, я Ниагара. Я продолжаю проходить игру Парк юрского периода. И в прошлой части наши герои добрались до аттракциона, поставили в правильном порядке вагончики, тележки, как их назвать. И сейчас нам осталось только запустить. Все готово, да.
Well, that's it. Since the ride is in maintenance mode, it should be safe. It won't go very fast.
Come on. The sooner we get to the coast, the sooner this will all be over.
Hang on. This is going to be a short trip.
И опять же наши спасатели не успеют. О, боже. Не все так просто. Есть. Давай, дергай рычаг. Класс. На, получай. Не сдадимся врагу. Это экстремальный аттракцион. А, блин. Адский вагончик, аттракциончик. Так, нормалек. Сейчас же выходим. А почему он у них внизу не остановился, вагончик-то? Держим. Почему она нам не стала помогать? А, вот. Держим. Не боись. Веселая поездка назывался сюжет. Мы повеселились. Ну и мы опять наверху. Мы же хотели вниз спуститься. Она его знает. Знакомые все лица.
Now we go for the ride.
Please, don't say ride.
Лучше полетаем на вертушке. Мы уже накатались.
So what did you call those things that were chasing you? Hairy sauruses?
Herrerasaurus from the Triassic era. Now that we've bred them, we can easily classify them as early theropod.
Oh yeah, early theropod. That's exactly what I've been saying all these years. Right, Oscar?
Where's Danny?
У нас проблема. Дэнни хотел ремонтировать вертушку и исчез.
You take the chopper. I'll check the perimeter.
Ну что, дамочка, доигралась в заложников? Прицепили тебя.
HU-121, eh? I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Следы. И там царапины еще были, по-моему. На вертолете.
Don't even think about it. Danny's, and it's jammed.
Ну, будем надеяться, что он жив, что ему удалось убежать. Хотя там пятно крови. И шлем.
Oscar! I don't like what's going on here, man. Decaf's gun's jammed, there's a blood trail over there, and he never leaves his helmet on the ground. Never.
Decaf is MIA.
MIA. MIA? No way, man. He was supposed to stay with the chopper. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Это знаете что? Это шаги.
You feel that?
We've already lost Bravo team, and...
Billy!
Вам лучше спрятаться.
You're not leaving without Decaf. I mean, we agree, right? Oh, man. I will not let you turn this into Nicaragua all over again.
А Бородач предлагал его бросить здесь. Улететь. Ну, у вас такая ситуация, лучше лететь. А потом вернуться и обыскать это место. Небось, тираннозавр еще сейчас сбросит этот вертолет. Вон царапины.
Oscar, I've got no power.
I'm on it.
Блин, давай быстрее, ставь. Там у нас еще помигало то, что можно обследовать территорию.
I gotta take the other one out of the chopper first.
А что у нас не работает? Давай, 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 давай.
Try it now.
Так, попробовать.
That battery's not responding. Try another one. Did you see that, Oscar? I don't like when that happens. Pick up the pace.
Пошустрее, ага. Надо еще понять, какая правильная эта батарея-то. Их тут сколько? 3? Давай посерединке, которая. Но делает он все это очень медленно. Давай, 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 давай.
Try it now.
Пробуем. Все, нормалек. О, классно. Что-то мне кажется, да, они не улетят так просто. Давай, давай. Он сбил его, я же говорю. Ну-ка. Нет, все нормально. Фу, улетели. Отделались испугом.
You're a good little thief. You know how to open handcuffs?
So who's left?
Dr. Sorkin and her assistant. Then we get the hell out of here.
What about Decaf?
Decaf's dead.
Решили они его не
Why the
искать.
tattoos? Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean? What do they mean? Gravestones are for the people who died beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell her, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What did you say?
Hey, come on. It's been a long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's keep it together, guys.
I'm not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar...
Оскар сломает зубы.
You know, I've seen Oscar knock out someone's teeth for a lot less. When I say teeth, I mean face.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers. You're no safer than you were in the jungle.
Company of killers. Oh, that's got a nice ring to it. Yeah, it could be a hit single. Yeah, you're in the company of killers. Yeah!
You need further proof that these men are crazy? This is what they do. They hurt people. joke about it.
Оскар. Так, кстати, о
Speaking of
шутках.
jokes, Oscar, tell the one about the priest, the stripper, and the bucket of frogs.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No, I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
That's enough!
Oh boy.
Да, она
What are you gonna
заколебала
do, kill
уже.
me? You did that to me once already.
You're crazy!
I'm thinking of getting a butterfly tattoo. On my ankle. I'm gonna carve the names of the people you killed into those skulls of yours.
Quiet.
Then we'll see how proud you are.
There's still more people who need our help. Whatever your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
Папа в шоке. Дочка мечтает про тату.
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Ugh, bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
Кто вы? Мы банда.
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team. At your service, man. I'm Billy Yoder, and this is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, man.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and
А еще дам в зубы.
Lay one hand on me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
Over there, at the loading dock.
Да оставьте ее, не хочет ехать, не надо.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
Скажем,
Yeah, I'm not sure having you help is such a good idea.
She needs you to carry boxes and stuff, not bring fugitives to justice. Let me help.
Right, all right. You always such a pain in the ass?
Not always. Sometimes I'm a total bitch.
Такая девочка.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Watch what happens if we don't find any food soon.
I could probably get you some dino burgers.
Seriously, I'm so turning the tables on the next dinosaur that tries to eat me.
Юмористы прямо. Ладно, хоть они и сказали, что здесь безопасно, то есть
Are you serious?
нападения Тирекса можно не ждать.
I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those? Okay.
Так, ну что, нам нужно что-то узнать о ней.
Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter?
У всех перекур. Нет желающих. Так, что у нас еще вот здесь, да, есть?
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
Только документы. А вот эти вот коробки, это не они? Не документы? Больше здесь ничего нет. Давайте посмотрим, что они там делают.
what should I do?
You want to help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
Будем искать
What was
компромат.
Hammond thinking? The man continually ignored the warnings of his own scientists over marketing people, shareholders, everyone. A disaster like this was inevitable. I'm interested in hearing more about her symptoms.
Так, что мы ей скажем? Нам надо идти. Тоже такая наша пленница.
And she...
You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that on one of my men back at the visitor center.
Укусы.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Не хочет с ним беседовать. Кто же наша пленница?
Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
Ладно. Нам надо идти, может быть, ничего. Или успокоить пленницу. Да нафиг она нам сдалась. Мы сейчас посмотрим там компромат.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
Охрана природы. Ну, давай тогда, может быть, на эту тему с ней поговорим.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare. But you're angry and scared.
У нас ничего нового не появилось. Успокоить пленницу.
It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. Are you afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me.
Нам надо
I hate to
идти.
interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Так, пленница заболеть. Заповедник для динозавров. Вот что мы ей скажем.
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
Huh. You have a point.
Мы ее зацепили.
But as long as John Hammond is in charge, the animals are going to need me here to ensure that they're treated with respect.
Так, с должным вниманием. Хэммонд.
Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Well, obviously that's true.
Да,
If
это
you knew
правда.
how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Ну что может
Is there
убедить
anything
вас,
I can say
ё-моё?
to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
So that girl is your daughter?
Yeah, my youngest.
Вы еще не сказали. Нам действительно нужно идти.
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Пленница
Gotta
может
get back
заболеть.
because you never know, the prisoner could have a relapse or something.
Highly unlikely.
Я что-нибудь... Я потеряю работу. Это ее тоже не волнует.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
Понятно. То есть мы еще что-то тут не накопали на нее. Какая сложная женщина. Он уже вторую, наверное, закурил. Ну давай,
That's a
что
lot
там
of
еще?
rejected Dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy.
Не собирается легко сдаваться. Что мы еще можем сказать? Оставь Оскара одного. Опять капризы. Информация о
Hey,
Соркин.
Oscar, was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Опять капризы. Оставь Оскара одного.
Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now? How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're
Какого
gonna load all this
чёрта?
crap into the chopper?
Don't know, but you better do it if you want to get on the good side.
Okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help.
Информацию о Соркине мы же уже спросили.
If you want to tag along with us, that's cool. Just give Oscar his space. Doesn't do very good with kids, or adults, or animals.
Вообще ни с кем не ладит.
Doesn't do very good with anybody.
Кстати, не ладит
Stay
ни
out
с
of it.
кем.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Еще?
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type.
А, ну
Got
все, это одно и
arrested a
то же.
bunch protesting for animal rights.
Пойдем что ли снова к ней, не знаю, место. Ну что ж, у нас есть какая-то информация уже о ней. Попробуем снова ее убедить.
I mean, I knew Hammond was no real scientist, but someone should have seen this coming. If you're in some kind of trouble.
Нам нужно идти.
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Зачем? Так, история, может быть,
Someone
история.
needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder.
Давим на
But none
нее,
of this
как на
matters if the
защитницу
board of
животных.
directors-
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David, yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine.
Dr.
pens.
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley. Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Что вы
Reverse
сделали?
the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
That.
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die
You
off.
cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island,
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them, to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Пойдем посмотрим.
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.
Полюбопытствуем. Тетенька непростая.
I'm glad to finally have you out here, Dr. Harding. Despite the circumstances, we've been doing some very interesting work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication experiments.
You've interpreted their calls.
Some of them. And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Плохих динозавров. Динозавр скажет мне. Поверите
Trust me,
мне.
sweetie. If there were any predators, we'd know. See that one? She's the lookout. She'll stand guard while the others graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's calm. Jerry, you can activate the speakers from there. Jess and I will set the various parasaur sounds that play through them.
Такая стоит
Dad,
на страже.
It's okay. I mean, it's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Stay with Dr. Sorkin.
Да, она спокойна. Но я только не понимаю, как они на этом участке изолированы от других загонов. Так, собирать вместе динозавров. Динозавры
So you can
разговаривают?
really speak dinosaur?
We've been doing behavioral tests using various parasaur calls, playing them through the speakers around the pen. We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more, amorous dinosaur.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the pen?
Ah, those emit the danger call. The parasaurs will instinctively move away from it.
So basically we can herd the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds.
Окей, давайте на них еще посмотрим. Ну, довольно небольшой загон для них. Они же такие огромные. Им, наверное, здесь тесновато. Так, нам нужно что? Звуки воспроизводить. Это кормежка.
How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your dad to do it when we're ready.
Когда мы будем готовы. Выключили. Ага. А еще что-нибудь есть? Верхние. Ну все, здесь только 4 кнопки. Испугать динозавров. Давайте активировать. Западные, восточные, центральная опасность. Ну, может быть, питание? И они пошли именно в ту сторону. Типа тут питание.
Some will, yes. But others will adapt, find places to inhabit, mate, and carry on the species. A much better fate than being massacred in this pen.
But they can't mate. Dad said the dinosaurs on the island are all girls.
Well, you can never be 100% sure about something like that.
Так, у нас активировано. Нажмем. Давайте его попросим испугать динозавров.
If we want to move the dinosaurs forward, we might need to give them a good scare from behind.
Oh, we can use the danger call.
Good thinking.
Сигнал опасности, он где-то посередине же находился. Активировать динамики. Так, центральная опасность. Какая-то странная у них реакция. Всем пофиг, по-моему. Так. Активировать динамики. Вот эти только остались спаривания.
Do you think they'll really turn this place into a nature preserve after this?
Like Mr. Yoder said, that guy was lying through his teeth regarding the board. But it did give me a thought. This is a huge setback for InGen. Maybe Hammond's role as CEO isn't as safe as he thinks.
Как, наверное,
Need a quick reminder about how the speakers work?
Yes, please.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds.
Это мы вроде уже спрашивали.
The amorous dinosaur. The big speakers in the center emit a danger call that will scare the dinos away from it. Так, ну и что нам осталось? Там мы уже все, по-моему, попробовали. Центральное питание. Опять опасность.
How come that one never moved?
That one stands guard to make sure all the others are safe.
Even when there's a danger call?
The lookout's the one that makes the danger call. When there are predators around, she'll stand her ground, drawing attention away from the other dinos.
Собой рискует, чтобы они убежали. А что они от нас хотят? Мы же уже все попробовали. Все понажимали уже.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Так, что теперь нам еще? Кормление еще опять.
East Side speakers again.
Мы вроде уже каждый динамик включили.
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
Well, did you work with him long?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Listen, he was a wonderful young man. And I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand?
Она понимает, да, что ты переживаешь. Так, ну нет, я не знаю, мы уже все включили, по-моему. Все попробовали. Западные динамики кормления.
Yeah?
Питание.
West Side speakers, please.
Что, долго мы их будем мучить? Звуками разными. Но больше я ничего здесь не вижу. Может, хватит кнопки им нажимать?
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Что, мы, может, опять ему
Activate
опасность?
the danger speakers.
finally! Go forth and multiply.
You're pretty good at this. Maybe you'll be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe I will.
Мгм.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Ну, попробуем еще
West
питание.
side speakers, please.
So I heard you were like a hippie protester or something in the 70s.
Where'd you hear that?
Хиппи.
The 70s were a tumultuous time. I fought for what I believed in, and sometimes it gets you arrested.
You were arrested? And you still got a job as a, scientist?
Paleogeneticist. And yes, youth is the time to be reckless and test your boundaries. It's how you learn what's important to you.
Еще разочек, что ли, нужно? Как-то мы здесь подзадержались, вам не кажется? Может, их опять напугать?
Activate the danger speakers.
Да, нам надо, чтобы они вышли из этого вольера.
That's it. They're out.
Good job, Jess.
Ah, this is why she was elected to be the lookout. What's wrong with her foot?
It's a
Хромает.
broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing, and then we can leave.
The lysine.
If the dinosaurs are to have a fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this is my life's work. These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
Не боится он пальчики ей рассматривать.
Dr. Sorkin?
Laura.
Laura, what's lysine?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
Она, по-моему, говорила уже это.
But I got a D in chemistry.
Then today should be very educational. The solution we were creating at the lab will reverse this scenario, allowing the animals to live out their natural lifespan. We just need to get it into the main water supply.
Okay, that should be easy, right?
This is a big responsibility, Jess.
I can handle it, Dr. Sorkin. I mean Laura.
Okay, Jess, let's get started.
Ответственное задание
I'm
дали.
telling you, man,
Джесс.
almost made me swear off Chinese food forever.
Yeah, right. I've never seen you refuse an egg roll. Ever.
I said almost. Besides, my date was hot. You remember the girl with the blonde hair, red scarf? What was her name?
I don't keep track.
Oh, you remember her? She was the one that was wearing the. Hold on. You hear that?
Чё, она отцепилась, по-моему. По-любому, да? Вот так вот оставили ее в вертолете. Угнала у нас вертушку. Так, хорошо. Ты добилась своего, сажай вертолет. Я тебя пристрелю. Заколебала.
Oh, that's real smart!
If I'm going down, you're going down with me, sweetheart. Oscar, get over here. I'll pull you in.
Вытаскиваем. Ну, он такой
Man, that's it.
крупный мужчина. Его, наверное, тяжело будет вытаскивать.
Come on. One more.
Еще разок. Она его сбросить хочет.
Tell that woman she's dead when I get in there.
Come on, Oscar. Put those giant friggin' arms to work. Get in here.
Двигаем, двигаем. А, вот так вот. Жмем быстрее, 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 быстрее. Ох, как ему тяжело забираться. Габаритному мужчине.
You're one stubborn son of a...
Все, души ее. Что за баба такая противная?
No problem. You got this.
Damn this thing! Now!
Not gonna happen.
Рукопашная? Ах, черт. Да выпади ты уже. Ты нас достала.
We good?
No. Not so good.
Как они теперь собираются приземляться?
The water ready?
Yep, lysine is now officially a part of this nutritionally balanced dino breakfast.
Excellent. Now I just need to get this water into the main supply and we'll be done.
Все, мы тут намешали им коктейльчик.
Jess, come up here. I want you to see this.
Да, они недалеко
This is
ушли.
how nature intended these animals to exist.
Wow.
А, еще одна
All the running
стоит.
away I've been doing, I haven't had time to
На
really
охране.
appreciate them.
Oh, girl, take it easy.
What's wrong with that one?
Oh no.
Хищники.
Raptors.
Так, хватит у нее там ковыряться. Погнали. Есть, есть, есть. Давай, убегаем, убегаем. Да, они обычно стаи нападают. Давай, бежим, бежим. Такие они шустрые вообще, капец. Так, нормально. Мы в вольере. Они легко ее преодолеют, эту преграду. А, не так нажала. Слишком быстро кнопки нужно нажимать. Я не успеваю за сюжетом следить. Давай наверх, быстрей, быстрей. Да ты вообще в отличной форме.
I've never seen anyone outrun a velociraptor before.
Where did they come from? What are they doing out here?
Must have escaped from the quarantine pen.
Так ты же говорила, что вы отрезаны от хищников.
They'll find a way up here if we give them enough time.
Yes, it's Yoder.
Here! We're down here!
Here, down here.
Stop it!
А, черт! Похоже, мы никогда не улетим отсюда. Так, ребята, у нас начинается 3-й эпизод, называется он «Все глубже». И я пока останавливаю запись, мы с вами продолжим в следующей части. Все глубже, да, велоцирапторы добрались до нас практически. Ладненько, ребятки, пока-пока, увидимся.